What do I usually say? Hello, 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 hello. All right. Oh, I'm like taller than usual, and it's weird. I adjusted my stool. You don't care about that. So I was thinking I would start off. I try to always start off with something. I was thinking I would start off like something just like weird and whimsical and easy. I had tried to draw this so I did typesetting. I was a graphic designer before I started doing illustration. And one thing you have to do, or one of the lessons that is often taught is graphic design. This is all working, right? Yeah. Hey, hey. Oh, welcome, Mixed Max. Welcome back. Is You're supposed to make words out of things and like draw it. Basically, it's like advanced lettering. And so I had always tried to do a sticks and stones might break my bones, but words could never, whatever it is, but words will break my heart. Yeah, because people say sticks and stones can break your bones, but words can never hurt me or something like that. But I think, but words can break your heart is much more accurate and interesting. Oh, that's great. I have studied, not like a lot of the Simpsons animations and stuff, but only recently. This wasn't something I was like really into as a young person. Although I had a Matt Groening Life is Hell book, and I did not really know that he did The Simpsons. I was sheltered as a young person, and I didn't know I wasn't allowed to watch The Simpsons. We barely had TV anyway. We had only broadcast TV, no cable until much later, and I think it was easy to just be like, we don't have TV. The toy soldiers from the Rockettes. Yeah, let's do that. Let's finish off this bone real quick. Basically, I'm just going to give it some texture around the edges here and a little shading. Did you search the Simpsons Cartoon Studio? Oh, no, I did not. God, where is my list of things I'm supposed to do? I had to do so much work yesterday after the stream. I was going to try to even stream again. I just never got back to it. Yesterday turned in a little hectic. Let's see. Ah, here it is. Here it is. Okay. I need to like put this. There's like a place I can hang it here, and I will do that so I don't forget it. I just need a clip. I guess I don't need. Oh, here, here, here. I have an old magnet. That'll stick it right to it. All right. Little fellas from memory again. Yeah, let me look at the toy soldier, and then I will do little fellas from memory again. Now that I've drawn him like from my memory, it'll be much easier for me to remember him because I basically made up some rules in my head about how he should be drawn, like like three quarters profile, only see one arm of the sunglasses, big mouth, 60s cartoon feet, and then just these are standard arms and legs for me, like this kind of really long triangle. When I draw any character and it's just like a throwaway or it's something that I'm like working on or like just this is my default arm and my default leg. The leg usually doesn't quite end in a point, and I don't know why. I really like them. All right, well, let's look up these Rocketeers. What is it? Rocket toy soldier from the Rocket. So I knew Rocket, and she was like 67 when I met her, and she loved to talk about being a Rocket, and she would say like the I can draw SpongeBob. Let me do the Rocket, then little guy, and then we'll do SpongeBob. Okay, let's see. So, okay, yeah, I can do one Rocket toy soldier. They have a pretty distinct uniform. Are they supposed to be a nutcracker? They kind of look like a nutcracker. No, they're supposed to be toy soldiers. 6, 7, yeah. I don't mind. What's interesting about that, right? Is let's see, what will we do? Like classy, really classy. Does it ever have like a serif, like a little serif means foot, but very often they're not at the foot of the um, what is it? Not number, character. And so I always thought like it's weird that they call it a foot, but it it holds it up. Okay, yeah, so a toy soldier, like I feel like toy soldiers used to be really Christmassy. Like in old books and stuff, they'd be like, "Oh, toy soldiers, so Christmas." And like I never got toy soldiers for Christmas, but you know what I did sometimes get is those little green army men. So maybe that's just the modern day toy soldiers. Hey, Dip. I don't know what Henlo is. Oh, you mean hello. Hello. For a second I was like, is Henlo a character that I meant to know to draw? But no. My hand is getting a little sloppy in this long line here. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know why toy soldiers were a thing. Do you remember the iPod? Oh yeah, I remember the iPod. For sure. I had an old iPod. I got an iPod for Christmas. I was just talking to my wife about this, like that I got an old iPod for Christmas. Um, it was so Christmas and my birthday are very close together. And because of that, I would often just get one big present instead of like a Christmas present and a birthday present. I would have, I don't know if it was good or not. It was what it was, right? This was my option. This was my life. So generally it was either get a big present and get like something a little bit bigger for Christmas and count that as my birthday present. It had to be for Christmas because they wanted to see me opening my presents with everybody else in front of family. So that's just, I would basically forego a birthday present and get something a little bit bigger, a little bit cooler. And so I got like an iPod one year. Hamburger, hamburger, hamburger. Yeah, yeah. Addie gets it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. People are always asking. So I was thinking there's something here, right? So, uh, toy soldier. Let's see. We got to do. I'll tell you a story about hamburger. We'll put hamburger on the list. Let me get the list going. I need toy soldier. I need uh, little guy, right? The Eggman. Then we had, yeah, hamburgers going on the list. Balloon. Hamburgers going on the list. Balloon. Trixie and Lollipop Melody. Hello, great name. Let me see. 6, 7, did that. Larry, the one from Scary Cat in My Neighborhood. Okay. I think hamburger first, because I think you're getting little guy, right? And then Larry. Unless I'm mistaken. Hamburger and then Larry the Scary Cat. Okay, so toy soldier first. Is this good? Let's zoom in a little bit and I'll try to draw the soy shoulder, the toy soldier. Oh yeah, dog with the bone. Hang on, I am gonna do that real quick because I think it would be really funny. Hang on. How does a dog, it turns his head and then he's like this. Is this on camera? There we go. And there's one floppy ear is here, the other floppy ear, the top of the head, and then it's like that. This is his nose. Then his eyes would be here and here. Okay, I think this is working out. Kind of looks like a goat, but that's okay. We can fix that in the edit. Okay. The back legs of mammals and dogs like really confuse me until I started thinking, well, it still confuses me. I have to double check myself every time. But I started understanding like this is the hip. And so this is like the thigh that's inside the body. And then this right here, that's the first one you really see. That's still the knee. And then it goes down ankle, and then they're often standing on their toes. But there we go. Yeah, this dog is having a good day. Oh, thank you so much, Sonic. So there we go. We got the little doggo. And now we're going to do the toy soldier, which I've been putting off for a while because, I don't know. It scares me. Let's see. Toy soldier. Got it. So they stand up pretty straight. So the toy soldier from the Rockettes, if anyone doesn't know, is you have the dancers all stand up right next to each other, and then they're in these toy soldier outfits, right? And they put their arms in front of each other like this, in front of themselves, under the other person's arms, and then they all fall down like dominoes. And at the end, they're all sitting, like if this was the top view, that's the hat, that's the legs, the next person's hat, the next person's legs. And at the end, they're all sitting like that. It's a remarkable sight to behold. You can look it up. I think the Rockettes, they do it every year for the Christmas show. No, SpongeBob is on the list. I just skipped and did the quick dog. But we're doing the soldier, the toy soldier from the Rockettes, and then we are doing SpongeBob. He's next. Oh my God, no, you're totally right. SpongeBob is supposed to be next. I did skip it. So sorry. There we go. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you for pointing it out. And then I was like, so sure. Okay. Is this on camera? Yeah. Yeah, it's really weird. So yeah, I met a Rockette. I was at a party with a friend in upstate New York, and it was like somebody else's birthday that we all got invited to, like on a last minute thing, and their grandmother, well, I guess that doesn't matter, because it was that my friend's grandmother was a Rockette, had been a Rockette, and she talked about how back in the day in New York City, ADHD, yeah, maybe a little bit. Ooh, a shark. Yeah, that sounds good. That men would like line up and there would be thousands of men to come and see her. And like, I didn't disbelieve it. I had heard stories from my grandmother who also grew up in New York City that were totally crazy. So I knew New York City could be a little nuts, especially back then. But at the same time, it kind of sounds like somebody bragging a little bit. Like, I was so beautiful that thousands of men would come and watch me go to work on the street. And I was like, oh yeah, that's crazy. That's a crazy thing. Whoops, I need to be on camera. And I recently found out that this was just a thing. It was called like girl watching, and it was a thing. Totally nutty. Yeah, but every time you saw this woman, she would be like, hey, you know what I did as a Rockette? And you're like, oh my God. I mean, listen, I don't know. Maybe if I was a Rockette, that's all I would talk about too. Okay, they have a really high waist and really like long, like tubey legs. Hey, Hibba Hindworld. Yeah, so crazy. The seal. Oh man. Yeah, I grew up near the ocean and we had tons of seagulls. Oh man, I moved the head up too far, the legs up too far. I used to call them dump birds because they were always at the dump as well as the sea. And we went to the dump a lot more often than we went to the beach. So I was like, oh yeah, dump birds. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Pow, 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 pow. Here we go. Shoulder. Their arms seem to always be by their side. High waist. They have these straps on. Oh, it's coming together. Oh, this pencil, this is really good. It's a Graph Gear 500. This one's a little worn away, but I have it. You can see it here. Graph Gear 500 by Pentel. This is the 0.5. I really like that. And I use a 2B lead, also by Pentel, the Ein. The Ein, oh, it's out. The Ein 2B. Oh yeah, the 1000 is good. I don't think I have a 1000 here, but these are the ones I like best. I don't remember the big difference between this and the 1000. I think the 1000 has like a little sleeve that slides up, which is great. But oh yeah, I just haven't gotten around to it. I've not had a chance. I was probably going to just scan that in and turn it into a GIF, but we've only been home for a couple of days, so that's where my scanner is and stuff. We are home now for a while, so like hopefully stuff like this will get done. Oh, and then they're just like they're wearing gloves, but if there were what's it called? Nutcrackers, they would just have big circle hands, which I like, and then like what is that? Oh yeah. Like they're on a disc. Like good old fashioned nutcrackers are cool. I used to have a nutcracker collection when I was young for Christmas. Let me see. Okay. I might have the raccoon here. Let me look. Let me look. Is that? Oh, I'm getting close. No. Yeah, I need to organize my drawings. Basically, I draw the lives, and then I stick them over here to the right of me. And disc or stand? Oh yeah, little stand, little stand. Little disc for them to stand on. Okay, they do like big, chunky. Yeah, but when I refined that Sonic. Yeah, we have a shark, I think. And then we'll throw Sonic on there. All right, I think this is pretty good. They would have like a stripe on their leg, but I don't have that because it's on the side. We could like kind of do it by just drawing a little sort of thicker line on the outside there. And we could clean this up a little, give them like a belt probably. Yeah, so I did get toy soldiers, but they were made from pewter. They were actually toy cowboy and Indians that my uncle had gotten me, which is like, I don't even know. It's so weird. And they were also made in this really old-fashioned way so that they like had lead. Oh my gosh, you're right. Like all these are joints, and then you push the button and the string falls, and they're like, blah, blah, blah. Birdman gets it. Oh, awesome, Sonic. Thank you. Hey, Lumi. Hey, Carrie. This is not a Nutcracker. From the Rockettes. One of the, well, I just made her head gigantic. One of the toy soldiers from the Rockettes dance. It looks really good from here up. Okay. Let's see. What's next? We're going to do, let's rock off Taylor Soldier. We have SpongeBob, and then we'll do Little Guy. I might do Little Guy quickly first, just because I think it'll be faster. Yeah. They each have a custom hat, all the women, so that they're all the exact same height. Is that right? Oh, thank you so much, Carrie. Okay, yeah, let's do Eggman. I don't actually, this isn't like Robotnik, which is another Eggman. This is, I think it's called Little Guy, and I forget what show it's from. But I drew him a while ago. A couple days, I don't know. He wasn't in yesterday's, he was in yesterday's drawing because I drew him yesterday. But he wasn't in my drawings from here, so I must have drawn him while we were like traveling on one of the travel streams. Yeah, but I could not find him. But now I've been drawing him from memory, which is interesting because I do not have a great visual memory. I have no visual imagination. I have what's called aphantasia. It's funny. A lot of people think like people with aphantasia who can't visualize things in their mind wouldn't be in the arts, but or creative fields. But a lot of people in the creative fields are have aphantasia. It's not actually uncommon. Um, no nose. No, I did a nose. Let's do a nose again. Let's do this nose. I think that's different from what I did yesterday, but I like it better. There we go. Little 1960s feet. I know his feet actually have like this bump, so I can do that. And then I'm gonna do one arm from here. And he's just like waving high or something. Three fingers, I think. And the other arm's just like chilling. Long arm over here. What is, if he's waving, his hand would look like this, so one of them would be behind the other. The thumb. Hands are suck. Would you say Christmas or Thanksgiving? Because everybody just says it's Christmas. Okay, yeah, I didn't see. Sans requested. Rick and Morty. Yeah, I could try. Yeah, I should do a Thanksgiving. I like Thanksgiving a lot. Um, I generally prefer the food, although I guess in Christmas a lot of people have a Thanksgiving-y Christmas dinner. Uh, Christmas has this like expectation. So if he's waving, this is why I was having a trouble. His thumb should actually be inside. I don't know why I was trying to draw it outside. So that's much better. Okay. All right. Who's next? I lost the list. Here we go. Little guy. Oh yeah, SpongeBob. So, I did SpongeBob from memory, but let me give me a. Yeah. This is Impossible Thumb is like. I feel that. I check every time, and I didn't check. I was like, I got this, and of course I got it wrong. Yeah, I totally will. Ooh, SpongeBob playing the nose flute. I accidentally looked up SpongeBob. It's probably not helpful. SpongeBob playing nose flute. Yeah, I usually have one. Uh, Rebecca, I appreciate it. I do usually have one. I don't know where mine went to. I can just rip a new one. Oh yeah, the 90s singing like the the California raisins. Danica. Goblin. Okay, let's put him on Goblin. Okay. Yeah, we can do SpongeBob. Let me take the advice of um, Rebecca and give myself a little slip sheet. And what this does is you can see on some of my other drawings that, and even on my hand, it's like starting to smudge. I often also sometimes wear this anti-smudge glove, but it doesn't work that good. Like this guy. The slip sheet definitely works better. Although this helps a little bit. And then I always take just a little bit of blue tack and I just stick it down on here. And that gives my hand something to grip it with when it's moving around so it doesn't get like stuck to the paper or whatever. All right. Rebecca is elevating my stream kindly. Thank you. Oh yeah, take care, Miss Max. What am I doing? Oh yeah, SpongeBob. Let's go. Okay. I think. Oh my God. Yeah, I know Justin's. We had it as a trivia clue the other day. My wife and I play trivia, and we were in a competition, and Justin's was the answer for one of them. We did not personally know it, but I know it now. I remember PBS, yeah, for sure. Let's see. Okay, this one, and then he has the big cheeks. Am I on camera? Yeah. That's great. So you drew the rings, Rebecca? That is pretty neat. This keeps you from smudging it too much because it doesn't get onto the paper as much as it does onto your hand because of your hand oils. That's the same reason I sometimes wear this glove, but this glove does still collect some and have some smudge. The paper's a little bit better. And then, yeah, I put the blue tack on because that way it's easier for this hand to like move it around. Sometimes if you don't do it, it just like your hand will slide off the paper instead of the paper slide. Yeah, even like that. And so I just throw a couple of pieces of blue tack down and then it won't do that. It like really stays attached to my hand no matter what I do. Yeah, that's a cool job. I did graphic design I didn't do design work like that. Like ring design and stuff. I have a custom designed ring as my wedding band. Oh, cool. I don't know Zoom. Hey, Nikobit. Welcome. Do I know any Russian? What's Zdravo? Is that welcome? Hello? Something like that. Or maybe that's not Russian. Maybe that's just maybe it's I can't remember. I learned the Russian for hello a million years ago, and now I do not know it. But that was my best guess. No, I don't know who Mizumi is. Funny. Okay. And now he's got his eyes closed like a consummate professional. He's really digging the nose flutifying of the music. And let's just his nose is like that. Maybe a little bit higher, a little bit more out there. Okay. And then his mouth and teeth. I do not draw SpongeBob that much. Maybe I should draw him more. And then I think this is good. This is working. And then he has his little cutie marks. The spongification. Closed eyes. So that's just the sponge part. His hands are, I'm avoiding drawing his hands, which is fine. His hands are going to be okay. But I have to figure out like where his shoulder is. I really don't draw SpongeBob enough. Oh, so I was drawing him the other day with like his sleeves. Oh, that's great, Rebecca. Yeah, I do animal portraits, pet portraits and stuff on the side. I will have fun. Thank you so much. Thanks for stopping in. Nico, it's a good idea and a successful stream. Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right. Let's see. His, like that? I think that's his arm. It's coming in front of his face, which I don't think it does in the original, but this is what I got. And then his other one also coming from about here. And what do we have that one do? Actually, because it's coming from behind him, we can kind of have it do whatever we want. So we'll have it come like this way. This is a trick I learned from drawing a comic. I draw a little cartoon strip every day for my wife, just a couple of little stuffies that I do. And one of the things I learned from doing that is they will look like if you have a hand coming from behind that needs to be somewhere and it's like awkward to get to because it wouldn't really work in real life if they were real, like it doesn't matter, just put it where it needs to go and like it will generally look fine. Like people aren't going to be like, hey, wait, well, some people will, and that's fine. Like, but most people aren't going to be like, hey, wait a second, that arm should come from the back left, and it's actually a little bit too far forward. That's not going to be a thing. Do you have a go-to for colored pencils? I don't really. I just started using colored pencils again for the first time, and I just got these guys because I already had them. I know Faber, like Stadler, it's a fine company, and they work pretty good. They don't have great coverage, but they don't break. They stay sharp. They have a lot of like bang for the buck, a lot of lead per sharpen, if you know what I'm trying to say. Faber-Castell, I have heard great things. I have a pack of Faber-Castell pencils somewhere that I've been meaning to use, but I do not know where they are. But I have heard really good things about Faber-Castell. But that's it. I have really limited knowledge on colored pencils, if I'm honest. All right. I think this is SpongeBob playing the insert happy screams, yeah. What's the most people you had on a live? I'm not sure. I don't always see how many people are on a live at a time. Like, and then concurrent viewers can be a little like different depending on the way YouTube is counting it that day. It's funny, YouTube doesn't even always count it the same like day to day. And I think it's just like quirks in the way their system is working. All right, we got SpongeBob playing the nose flute. What do we have next? We did Little Guy. We did SpongeBob nose fluting. Hamburger. This is going to be good. Let's do hamburger. Ugh. Oh, thank you so much, Sonic. Yeah. Yeah, these, I really like these. I do most of my coloring digitally, but when I travel and I don't have access to the computer, and so I've been using these like semi-regularly. I've had to sharpen them twice, and most of them are still pretty close to full. And I'm not using them to lay down huge swaths of color or anything, but I use them. I feel like it lasts really well. Oh yeah, the masked dude. We're doing hamburger. Let's see. So hamburger is interesting because there's a bunch of ways you could do it. I'm gonna do this because I think it'll be fun. So when I was a kid, or when I was driving around with my friends, and before I got my license, I had a group of friends, and they'd be like, let's go to McDonald's. Let's go to McDonald's. And like, great, right? A lot of people like to go to McDonald's. That's fine. It's addictive. It's delicious. That's not what I'm saying. But then they would sing the Hold the Pickles, Hold the Lettuce, Special Orders, Don't Upset Us song, and then order a Whopper. And that's a Burger King thing. And then the people would be like, well, that's a Burger King thing. And they'd be like, I want a Whopper. And I hated that. I hated that they did that. Hey, anime sheriff, serif. Yeah. Oh yeah, I do have a list of things we're doing. We're not doing PFPs for quite a while, but if you're around, I will put your name on here. Anime sheriff. Hey, Charlie May. Okay, so hang on. We gotta extend the bottom bun. My top bun got a little out of control, so we're gonna extend this bottom bun. Okay, and let's start with a hamburger patty right in the middle and work our way outward. That way, we're unlikely to like have something weird go on. Oh, we'll do a bread in the middle. We'll do another bread here. This will be like a quadruple Whopper or something. I think you can get the like gigantic quadruple Whoppers. Okay, and we'll do patty right on the bottom. I was at Burger King the other day for my first time in quite a long time. And not that I like eat super healthy or anything. I just hadn't been to Burger King. And their menu, there was something happening with their menu, and it kept like flashing and changing really quickly, but I couldn't identify like what was going on. And oh, cool. Yeah, the Krabby Patty. That makes a lot of sense. Maybe I have it subconsciously in my mind. And what was happening was the cheese from the menu on the burgers on the menu was melting. And then instead of like unmelting or whatever was happening, it would just jump back to the beginning. It was very weird. It was unsettling. So I got a burger with cheese because it looked delicious. No, I don't remember what I got. A kid's meal, a cheese. I think I got a cheeseburger. Let's be honest. We should color this with brown. I think we can. Why not? We have the. I can put a horse on the list. Use shark. Try the great white shark. Sure. Great white. Put that on there. And I will put a horse on the list. I don't know if I'll get there, but I will try. Yeah, I grew up almost an hour from the nearest McDonald's, which is pretty unusual in the US. I grew up with no TV, an hour from the nearest McDonald's. But I also grew up in a very rich town with a huge police presence, which is also common in the United States, I guess. Not that common. Not that common. No. Here's the list. We got hamburger, Larry the Scary Cat, shark, great white, Sonic, goblin from some video game. I'll have to ask about that. Then you, then a horse. Sure. You might have to tell me how I did mega. Yeah, we'll put, you want your PvP or just a different cat, Florb? Yeah, gray whites are awesome. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, we'll put Plorb cat. That sounds great. Thanks for subscribing. Okay, I'll look it up. Clash Royale Goblin. Okay, yeah, see you soon. No problem. Okay, we'll throw some cheese on. We'll do a little tomato, some lettuce. That's probably the whole thing. Cheese, tomato, some lettuce. This one can have a little pickle coming out the side. Tomato. A second tomato. I don't know why this one has 2 tomatoes. It just does. Some lettuce. And then we'll have another pickle over here. And we'll have this one, I'll have 2 pickles. It'll have one big tomato and lettuce. Okay. That's a pretty good burger. Let's get a quick, we'll take some tan and some brown and we'll do the bread real quick. Gotta make sure I'm still on cam. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. I almost sang McDonald's. Sound effect, 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 sound effect. I lost track. Bread, this one. Okay. This is why I need to do the color on this one. Oh, it's too sharp. Okay. Yeah, someone said burger, 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 burger. That's what I did. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I tried. Oh, and then we have the brown out, so we can just go boom right for the burger. Burger, 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 burger. So like Burgermeister, Miser Burger used to be something people said when I was younger, and I still have no idea why. I think Burgermeister is somebody who is like the town cheapo guy. Because a miser is somebody who's cheap, but it can also mean boss, which, and a burger, like burg, is somebody who's of the town, right? But I don't know if that's actually what it means, or like if by combining the words, it means something different. Hey, Opossum, good name. I can put Opossum on the list. I think you're 7th at this point, but I will gladly put it on there and we will draw it. If not today, well, as long as there's time today. I'm off at 7 today, my time, but I am coming back for a digital computer late night stream where I will do this, but worse and on a computer in Photoshop. Okay. Okay, yeah, that'll be today's late stream. In fact, I think late streams from now on, well, as long as I'm at home, are gonna be on the computer. But that can be fun. I do a lot of coloring on the computer, like coloring, like illustration coloring. And I've done some illustrating. I'm trying to get better. You guys you'll be able to tell. I'm not like bad, but I think I'm better on paper. That's all. All right, hamburger. Yeah, so I'm at least gonna really try to do a second stream today. This one I called part 1 for that reason. I want to do a stream on the computer using my drawing tablet and digital. Yes, I love digital coloring. Here, we got the list. Hamburger, to the 4th power, that's gone. Larry the Scary Cat. Okay, so I know a factoid about sharks. Yeah, puppies. Do puppies like hugs? I don't know if puppies are the hugging type. Oh yeah, so I have a piece of felt that I usually use that's just cut from my desktop. I don't know if you guys can tell my desktop's felt. So I usually have a piece of felt that I use for this. And I just realized I have no idea where it is. Oh, I found it. It's terribly dirty. It's been on the floor. Okay. Yeah, they probably prefer the pets. Oh, Larry the Scary Cat. I gotta look up this guy. Larry the Scary Cat. Oh, let me put opossum on the list so it doesn't get lost. Ooh. Oh, thank you so much, Plorp. Okay. Wait, this is a real cat? This mother. Okay. Why is he so scary? Bro, why does he look like that? Okay. This is my first introduction to Larry. I think part of it is the lens. He's like his face is like twisted because of the lensing. But he also like cats don't make their ears do that. Okay. Come on, Larry. Let's get you right. We'll do a very basic shape first. Make sure I get that right. I think that's the shape of Larry. More or less. Oh, he's fallen into SpongeBob. That's all right. Just excuse us, SpongeBob. Okay. Jeez. Larry, what a, okay. There's something wrong with this cat, right? Did somebody check on them? Oh, welcome back, Opossum. Okay. You know what it also is like he has weirdly human features. And then like he has this eyebrow ridge and his eyes are like shaped in like a deep, thoughtful human way, which is strange. Let me get this center line because I'm drifting all over the place because I'm so shook by Larry over here. Okay. Yeah, it's the cat from the meeting. Yeah, I did not know, but here we are. This is the world we live in. He looks like maybe he's part lion or he's lying about being a cat, maybe. Could it be that? What? Okay. And then he's like, is he holding something in his mouth? I totally missed the discourse on this guy, and I am so concerned for him. And then his fangs. Have you ever seen a cat with tiny little fangs that stick out when their mouth is closed? Like, sometimes they stick out their tongue like a doofball. Hey, Sapley, welcome, imposter cat. Yeah. Oh my doorbell just rang. That's weird. It probably just means we got a package or something. We don't know people. Oh, hang on. It's ringing twice. I think it's probably a wrong house. I might have to go check this doorbell. I thought they ring a third time. Hmm. Yeah, he was also kind of cut. I totally like, I was thinking that. Let me erase some of these guidelines, make them look a little bit more natural. He looks like he has a muscular face. Oh, I'm sorry, my phone buzzed. Yeah, I'm just seeing the messages about the sound. I think this is Larry. Okay, let me see. Okay, be right back. Okay. Okay, good. Oh, cool. All right. So that, yeah, somebody was just trying to deliver something and like wanted to hand it off. So they were like ringing the doorbell and calling my phone. Uh, I guess it was good. It was the gas cap. What, like when you fill in the gas and then you have like, what is it? This thing, the gas cap, right? And so we are not missing one. We have one, but ours doesn't have uh, the little like attachment, so it can just fall off and go wherever it wants. And I'm afraid like we're gonna lose it, and a replacement's only like, I don't know, $10. So we got the replacement, but then they wanted to like hand it right to us. Okay. Hang on, what's next? We got the shark. Great white. Oh yeah. Yeah, here. Larry. Hope you're doing well, buddy. We'll do a big hearts for Larry. Okay. Oh, that's great. Thank you so much, Dip. I hear you. I switch between streams a lot too. Even the scary cats. Yeah, I totally agree. Okay. Oh, thank you. Yeah, Larry the scary realistic cat. What is Okay, shark. Right. Okay, so a thing I know about great white sharks is they followed a bunch of them. They like put trackers on them, and they found out that every time, essentially 90 something percent of the time that sharks went swimming, they were and they were near the shore, they were near humans. Like, so sharks are basically always there, but you just don't know it. So I don't know if that's comforting, or it's kind of comforting to me because it means like every time anyone's in the ocean, there's a shark there and nothing happens, right? Okay. So, whoops, where's my, okay. So I tried to do, wait, that's not on camera. Okay. So I try to do, like, if I can draw an animal, I like to do video of it, but I don't think, I'm here with you guys, so I don't want to watch a bunch of videos of a great white and then try to draw it. So I'm just gonna, uh, let's do like this like tube thing. Okay. Okay, I think we got the tube thing. This would be its nose. Here's its mouth. Yeah. And then it's basically just this on both sides. This one I'm going to do a great white. I think. Croissant, yeah. And then once you wrap it up, it becomes a croissant. A croissant. All right. It's there. This is that. Where's its big dead eye? Like here? How, so, yeah. I am best at drawing animals with hats. That is true. That is, at least that's what people like the most. Let's see. Okay. And then the other one, let's see, we'll have it like that. So then this one's like here. It goes back that way. Yeah. Yep. This one looks doofy. We'll just undoofify it. The undoofinator is ironically invented by Doofenshmirtz. But you use it and it makes something look less doofy. Oh yeah, carry the crab. Oh, thank you so much, Opossum. That's kind. Okay, and then the gills are sort of like here. Yeah, so I lived on the ocean. I didn't live on the ocean. I lived near the ocean. And sometimes we'd go like walking the beach, and every once in a while there'd be like shark bits and stuff. It was weird. We saw a shark fin. So I touched a shark fin once. Very rough. Oh, hey, drumming lobster. Thank you. Let's see. And then we do like this and like this. And I think this is pretty good. Yeah, we'll make them ungrinning. Make them like more realistically sharky, and we'll give them a little color gradient. I think the top is gray. Oh, sorry if you can hear those sirens. And the bottom is white. So what we'll do is we'll go pop, 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 pop. Oh yeah, hang on. After this shark, we'll go a quick once through everything that I've drawn on this stream today. Let's just give this shark a little bit of color. We'll give them, let's do the shading first before we do the color. So the shading, we'll do this a little bit darker because it's further away. We'll do the same with, well, let's get a nice dark line separating that out from everything else. Then we'll do a little bit of shading under here because that's far away, and a little back here because that's above it. We'll do the same with that, a nice dark line, making it above everything else. That one. Okay, let's erase some of the guidelines. Erase some of the mistake lines. Not all of them. They don't have to be picky. Oh yeah, we can add a little water. Oh, thanks, Plorb. Yeah, take your time, Possum. Let's see. So for water, there's two different ways we should add water, right? Like one is we can have it be like just like here, going into the back. And then we just have to figure out a way to make sure we know that this is above water and that's below water, right? There's often a reflection on the top of the water underneath. and let's give this top of the shark a little gray shading. Just kind of let me see. I don't want it to be too gray, but I kind of want to try to make it even. I'm just gonna have to turn it here. No, I banged my head on the phone. Here we go. Dang. Something really happened out there. I think its whole fin is probably gray. I don't think the fin gets split in half and it's half gray, half white, like the other parts of its body, right? And okay. Let's see. We'll see where you are on the list. You are, we have the Great White, we have Sonic, Goblin, and then it's you. Okay. I think you requested a hamburger, so we've gone through 2. This is the second. Okay, I think this is good. This looks watery. We can do some of this where it's like the reflection from the water like kind of hits the shark. I don't know if that really makes it look good or not. I've never done that before. Like a little sharp lines from like, you know, when like the light gets reflected in the, or refracted, I guess, in the water, and it like makes this underwater stuff. Yeah. Thank you, Mata. Yeah, I think this is as good as my water gets. Oh, that's gills. That should be dark line. I've kind of erased some of the shark, but that's all right. All right. Not bad, not bad. He's got that, yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna go over everything we drew. So let's see. We started with the bone. Then we gave the bone to a dog. There's his ears. Then we did, somebody said a mysterious number. I had never heard of it before. Then we did, what is this? A Rockette style toy soldier. Then we got little guy or little man or little person. He's an egg. Then we have SpongeBob playing the nose flute. And then we had a hamburger. And then we had Larry the Scary Cat. Larry the Scary Cat. And then we had the shark. Okay, we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. What's next? What's next? Here we go. Here we go. It's Sonic. Oh, okay. Wow. I'm going to draw Sonic, but I'm going to do the one from the movie before they fixed him. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Oh, thank you so much, Dip. Okay, Sonic. I had a Sega when I was young. I got it for one Christmas, and we got the Sonic game. I had already played the Sonic game because my friends had it, right? And then I loved when I got Sonic and Knuckles. Oh yeah, Sonic is in the Burger King. We got a Burger King kids meal, and it had Sonic on. All right, I'm gonna do a new page for Sonic because I want to have a lot of space because he can move very fast, and I don't want him getting away. I also want my compass. Gosh, I don't see it anywhere. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing the, well, you'll see, you'll see. Clash Royale. Heck yeah. Okay, so I guess we don't really need the compass after all because it's an oval. So let's see where you guys can see to, and I'll try to draw it within that. So I was thinking about doing the Sonic 1 intro screen. Okay, we have that. We have like wings. I have the song stuck in my head. Okay, some wings. They're not exactly even, but we can fix that later. Okay, let's get to the Sonic. Okay, Sonic, big old round head, giant single eye, right? That's the meta on Sonic. Because he has a giant single eye. Do his nose, his little tiny snout. It has like a big, yeah, just like that. Little smirk. I think it's already starting to look like Sonic. Let's see. But, you know, call me Bob Ross. I'll take that as a compliment. One of the most successful commercial artists. He was a drill sergeant for years, Bob Ross. And then when he got out of the military, he was like, I never want to yell again. And he had had a really hard time in the military. He was stationed in Alaska, and he just really struggled with it. Like I'm sure a lot of people do. And he took up watercolor painting because that was something that he could do to help relax himself, you know. And so he has his early paintings are these watercolor paintings of Alaskan landscapes, which is neat. I don't know how available they are to see. I don't think I've ever seen one, but I've heard of them. So then he took a lesson and learned this, like, what is it? I can't remember, but it's wet on wet oil painting, which is weird. Wet on wet oil painting is not the standard way. Forever, people would let the oil paint dry before working on a new layer, which, depending on how you mix your paint and stuff, could be a long time, right? And so he learned this method, and he created what's it called? That's when he created the show. He started teaching the method, and he would draw 3 paintings for every show. The first one would be his test, and he would use that as a reference. The second one would be the one on the actual show that you watched him paint. And then the third one would be one he gave away, or I can't remember, he gave it away or he sold it for charity. But every one at the end, he would have one that he gave away. And that was a completely different one than what was on the show. Yeah, yeah. Let's see. We got his little arm. Oh yeah, we got to get this other side. There we go. Just standard ribbon. Yeah, some of my earliest successful art, like successful in a weird way, because I never made any money off of it, but I got like written up in newspapers and stuff, was pixel art. It was high density pixel art, so it's not like 8-bit. It's more like PlayStation 1 era pixel art, or even a little bit HD pixel art, depending. But yeah, one of my first big things where I was like, oh, maybe I could do this art thing. It still took me years to actually get back into it. Oh. Oh yeah, I would give away my live sketches, sure. Sega. Okay, we're pretty close. I just need to draw his hand and arm, right? His hand is here, his glove. And then, how does his dang finger work? It's like, How do hands work? This is the perennial question. How hands work do. I feel like if you could translate, like, my brain into text, it would be just how hands work, like over and over again. How hands work. Okay. How did I become one? Oh yeah, hey. I have no idea how that works. YouTube, like, they're telling me all sorts of stuff now. They used to not tell me anything, and now they're like, hey, here's some information we thought you might like to know. And it's like, you can make classes. And I was like, do you think I need to make classes? Like, what are you trying to say, YouTube? What's going on? But today, or yesterday, they told me I can opt out of having people be ranked in my chats. And I was like, oh, okay. I think it's fine. All right, let me. Whoop. Yeah, yeah. What is going on, YouTube? There are some things I might be able to teach, like that I would feel confident in teaching. But I don't know. I would have to try. That's all. I would just try first and see if I liked it and see if it was useful to people. Bum 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 bum. Okay. Oh, that's cool, Dip. That's really cool. Yeah, that's exactly how it was for me. Is like I was like, I don't understand this. I don't know. And then like there was somebody who popped up and I was like, oh, this is neat. And I actually clicked on them and watched them. And then I found myself scrolling through some lives and I was like, oh, okay. Vertical scroll through lives are actually pretty, I get it. And then I decided like, I can do that. Let's try it. I always wanted to live stream my drawing. since we started the channel, and you need 50 subscribers to live stream the drawings, so it took a little bit. And then as soon as we got the 50 subscribers, I was like nervous. I was too nervous. So then we didn't do it. I didn't do it for a while. Yeah, this is Sonic, and the guy from before is Little Man, who looks like an Eggman, and Dr. Robotnik's name is Eggman. Oh yeah, the ads on YouTube. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Plorb. That's so kind. All right, Sonic. It worked out. Oh, you know what? I'll do one last detail on this guy. Yeah, you only need 50 subs to go live, which wasn't terrible. It happened okay. It just, I didn't know that. And so I thought, like, I got all ready to go live. And then it was like, hey, buddy, you need 50 subs. I thought it said the first time I read it, like, that I needed to make 50 shorts. I don't know what I was thinking. I was, like, preoccupied by making shorts at the time. So I was just like, oh, obviously they want me to make shorts. And, like, no, that's not what they wanted. But I think if you make 50 shorts, like, yeah, Dr. Robotnik. Agreed. He turned all the little animals into robots. It's really an interesting one. And then I don't know, there's like little stars and stuff in the background here, but we don't need to get into all that. This is good. When the subscriber button was yellow. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, there's a system in all online stuff like this called enshittification, right? And basically, if they got it and you need it, they will make it worse and worse so that they can sell you the solution. It's partly because they can sell you the solution, and partly because they just don't care, right? Like, where else are you going to go? And, like, yeah, there's other places to go. So it's not... Okay, let's see. What is SONIC? So N should be here, a little to the left, so I can be here. Wait. N should be a little to the right. What was I thinking? Here, a little to the right, so I can be here. So you have the C, and then you need the S and the O. All right. S. O. N. A little to the right of center. Thank you very much. I. See, my N got really long, so I actually ended up still being a little to the right of center. But that's not bad. Okay, yeah. Who's next? Anime Chef. Nope, Goblin. So sorry. Okay. The Goblin from Royal Rumbles? Is that what it is? Clash? Clash of Clans? No, Royal... Clash Royal? Okay, the Goblin from Clash Royale. Oh yeah, if you want a screenshot, please, I'll leave that there for a second. The Real Cole. Hey, Real Cole. Yeah, let me put you on the list. If you're here when your turn is up, we can definitely get you on there. We have a couple more. The Real Cole. Yeah, go for it. Is that... Is that good? Take a screenshot. Feel free to take screenshots, especially on requests, or yeah, especially on requests. Okay, good, 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 good. Let's get the goblin going. Okay, okay. So this is the goblin. He's okay. He's pretty cool. He's like a 3D render. He's got some real personality. We got him like he can do all sorts of stuff. Okay, he's got a very square head, very square jaw, but somehow still like oh, he has this type of goblin ear, like Dobby ear, I think of it as. Um, okay. Now we can use his eyebrows to tell whatever story. We have his eyes are just blop blop. Pretty good with the classic. Am I on screen? Yeah. The classic. I have to check every drawing because for some reason I start drawing like all the way over here and then I sound like Popeye. Yeah, Birdman, are you the goblin? We can color the goblin. He's mostly green and purple. I don't know what I'm having him do. I haven't like I mean I haven't decided. I'm just drawing him. Oh yeah, big triangular nose. That's always good. He doesn't look right. I thought I would make him look like I didn't do it, but he doesn't look right. Maybe he needs a mouth. Yeah, welcome back, Sonic. Oh, cool. Yeah, it looks great. Thank you. Oh, we can have him like whistle. What does whistling look like? Like that, maybe? Does he have an earring? We'll give him an earring. Goblins are earring types. All right, this isn't bad. It's a little sloppy. Let's do a little cleanup. Okay, there's something wrong. There's something wrong with this guy. I'm gonna move his whole face down. He's not reading like the character he's supposed to read as, and I don't like that. So we'll just erase. That's why God made erasers. I'm pretty sure that's why God made erasers. Let me make sure I'm center lined. Sometimes that's the problem. And let's move his eyes down. I think one of the references I was looking at had his eyes unnaturally high. So let's just move them down. And then I'm not gonna have him looking up in that direction. I think that was also hindering it. So let's just have him. Sometimes he's sneaky. Let's have him be like sneaky. I think that works. Like he just saw some treasure and he's not sure how he's going to get it. And he's perplexed. He's like, where'd that treasure come from? And he's like, I'm going to get that treasure. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is Goblin from Clash. I think this is my best Googling got me this guy. Oh, I don't want to do too much coloring because we're gonna color him. Okay, he looks like the Goblin now, I think. I like it. Hey, Cole, the real Cole. Is there coal is so friggin' neat. Okay, so there's a type of coal called anthracite, right? And it's really hard, and it can even be like sharp. It can like get you. And I forget, it's easier to mine, I believe, because it's so hard, but it's harder to burn to the point where for years and years and years you could only burn it in industrial high heat um, like engines and environments. It was basically an industrial coal, right? Like once you got the motors all fired up, then you could burn it. But like you couldn't use it for heating a home or for running a stove because like it wouldn't burn in somebody's house. And then they discovered a way to burn it. Uh, do a pen flip. It's hard when I'm thinking about it, you know? Let's do him with his hands. No, yeah, I'm gonna do him shrugging. I really like making a character shrug. I think it's funny. Especially when he's making this face and then he's like, I don't know. He knows. He knows. And you're like, is this valuable? And he's like, I would have no idea. How would I know if your stuff is valuable? Man, the shrug hand on the right, this one I always do bad at. The first one I'm always fine. Look at this one. I love it. This one, black. Black. All right, that's not terrible. That's not a terrible shrug hand. Make everything a little bit bigger. Okay, that's okay. That's an okay shrug hand. Me. Is it? Cat keeps touching the screen. Yeah, Sonic, it looks great. Okay. I'm just gonna give him a little cleanup, get rid of these guidelines. And we'll do a quick color on him. Coloronomy. What time is it? Okay, I still have about a half an hour. Okay. Man, I really needed these guidelines too. I just could not get him to look right. But once I got the guidelines in, and I think he came together pretty quickly. I just had to erase him once. And that happens. I used to feel really bad. If something looked kind of good, I'd be so hesitant to erase it. Now I'm just like, oh, Ross Mobile. Interesting. Hi, how are you? Hey, Nasir, welcome back. All right. Should we do... He doesn't look like... Oh, that's good. It's always good when people are good. Cole, you were on the list, I think. Let me look. I'm not sure if we're going to make the whole list today. Gosh, where's the list? Oh my God, I moved it over here so it'd be easy to find. Yep, you are on the list. We are doing Goblin right now. And then if Anime Sheriff is here, we're going to do him, a horse, the cat, a possum, and then you're the real Cole. I have about a half an hour left, so I think we'll be able to do it. But unsure. I will be on later to do a digital stream, which will actually probably be easier for me to draw people's profile pictures. But I think I'm a better physical artist than digital artist. So well, oh, thank you so much, Jacqueline. Oh yeah, I don't even think we'll hit all the requests now. I'm going to try pretty hard to get the real Cole because um, he's here and he's asking and he's kind. But yeah, I am done it today at 7. But I'm coming back. I'm coming back around 10, 10:30, and I'm going to do the late night live, which will be digital. So right now I'm giving it like a scribbly type of color because this is the shadow color. I'm going to do more color with this. So I'm sort of just doing anything that has definition or anything that'll be further back. And now I'm going to come in and do these. This is the green I think he looks more like. Am I on stream? Yeah, okay. Boom, 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 boom. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Here we go. I like this creepy smile, man. I like him a lot. Oh, thank you, Sonic. That is so kind. Oh, that's great, Opossum. Thank you, Waffle Fries. Okay. Yeah, so this is the Goblin from Crash. After we do this, I'll show everybody everything we did today on the stream. I've been trying to stream like 5 or 6 times a week, and I've been keeping up with it. I think I stream most days. Usually it's the afternoon, but I am starting to do some digital late night streams. I've done digital streams before. They're fun. I just haven't done any of this type where I do drawings and requests and stuff like that. But I think it'll be great. Everyone's so nice. Oh, cool. Oh, thank you so much, CJ Draws. Yeah, go for it. Oh, yeah, this guy reminds you of Shrek. Oh, no. I drew somebody who reminded you of Shrek. I remember that. I just saw that guy. He looked crazy. It was like it was one of the first drawings I do, which is always something that I just like kind of come up with and mess around with. Yeah. I don't have him. I don't have him close to hand. Was it yesterday? Hang on. Maybe I did. No, I don't have him. I'm still looking. Oh my gosh, this one. I do have him. It was this. This is the guy you thought looked like Shrek. No, Dandy's World? No, I don't think so. I can't unsee Yasify Yoda, that's great. Okay, so I think he has blue suspenders, brown pants. Where's the other blue? Oh, right here. I just didn't see it. Blue suspenders, brown pants. We'll do the 2 browns to get it to be a right color. And yeah. Yeah, just giving it a scribble color, as I like to call it. it can be nice to get like just some color down, even if it's not like a super great, like if I were to color this to sell or for an art show or something, I wouldn't do scribble cover. You know what? I if I were to draw it, I wouldn't do a scribble draw. So I guess I should just, you know, these are speed draws, I guess, and I should be happy with that. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know. I'd have to think of what a yassified Yoda would look like. Because I think I'm gonna do a yassified Gorku. Is that his name, Baby Yoda? That's what I'm thinking of, and that would be bad. I mean, I'm not thinking anything good. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Let's make one of his teeth gold. I think a goblin would have a gold tooth. I'm going to do a little orange as some more shading for the green. A little orange, a little blue. This arm's a little messed up. All right. This is, what's his name from Clash of Titans? Yes. No, I don't want him to haunt your dreams, Dip. Hi, cats. Okay, so we'll go over the things we drew today real quick, and then we'll move on to the next one. I'm having trouble putting my pencils away. Here we go, here we go. That's not today. Okay, so today, you might have been here already, so we'll just make it quick. We did the dog with the bone. Well, I drew the bone just to start the stream, and then we added a dog to the bone. Somebody said a mysterious number. Then we did a toy soldier, a la the Rockettes. Then we did this little guy from a TV show I don't remember. SpongeBob playing the nose flute. Larry the scary cat. Hamburger, 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 hamburger. A great white shark. And Sonic the Hedgehog. And Gorku, the gremlin. Oh, thank you so much, Shark. No, sorry, cats. Thank you so much, cats. I was like thinking of Larry the cat. My brain was telling me Larry the shark. And so I said, you were there. You guys got it. Okay. Are you here, anime friend? Anime Sierra? I didn't open the... I have to open their name in order to see their profile picture. Let me scroll up real quick, see if I see them. See them, I guess. Oh, I do see them. Pop. Go to channel. Let's see. Sorry, I have to get back down to chat that's happening right now. YouTube. Yeah, Kat, that's usually what it is. I'm done taking requests for the day just because for this stream because I am ending in like 15 minutes. But I will be back on tomorrow. And tonight I'm doing a digital, what's it called? I'm doing a digital stream. And I will take requests then also. But, well, I keep saying the caveat is I'm not as good digitally, but I don't know. I'm different. My digital art is different from my, what the hair? From my physical art. That's all. Let's see. But I like it. We'll get this guy. He looks like a seal dog. Look, he's not quite a dog. He's not quite a seal. He's seal dog. Arf, arf, seal dog. Playing with balls, bouncing them on his nose. It's seal dog. Arf, arf. That's what this guy reminds me of. I mean, that's what I think of when I see this guy. Oh, thanks, cats. Thank you so much. Okay, seal dog. Arf, arf. It's like a French bulldog and a seal. Have I said that yet? It's like a pug learned how to live in the water. And that's where it lives now. What the heck? Yeah, that's right. Okay. Man, sometimes pugs are crazy, right? Like, not bad crazy, although sometimes they're bad crazy. And they're just like they are cute though. I will give them that. Okay. We're getting close. We're getting close. I think this is looking correct. Little eyebrows. We'll get some painted in the eyes. It's seal dog, it's seal dog, arf arf. It's seal dog, playing with balls, bounced on his nose. It's seal dog, arf arf. Great, now I have a song I just made up stuck in my head. Like, what is my problem? Pibble. Yeah, small dogs are genuinely little demons. I had a buddy and he had a bunch of chihuahuas. A bunch. I don't know why. The man was crazy. This is probably why he stopped being my buddy. And they would just they would go on a rampage every time anything ever happened at all. They'd be like a little, like, what is it? Jumanji, when they're like, Stampede. It was that, except they were friggin' chihuahuas. I'm not mad. All right, anime chief, anime serif. Oh, whoa, hey, yeah. Let's get what are these called? Paw pebbles, toe beans, something like that. All right. Are you serious? Oh no, this is something you're making up? Oh, thank you so much, Jacqueline. Yeah, we had a really good time yesterday. Hi, Sasha. I think you were here the other day too. Yesterday we did a cartoon based on the 1930s, and it like rubber hose style. It was really neat. Oh, here he is. Here he is. We did this one on yesterday's stream, which I think is probably up if you want to take a look. Somebody requested a 1930s style rubber hose animation named Carl the Fox, and this is what we did. It's pretty neat. Toe beans. Okay, that's what it's called. Let's see. We got the list. Where's the list? All right, we got a horse, and then we got a cat, and then we're gonna try. We're gonna try. We got 10 minutes. Yeah, you could probably make it brighter. What you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to double the layer up, and then or use a saturation boost, and that'll help make it brighter, because I assume that's what you mean, like brighter colors, more vibrant, right? So yeah, what is it? Not Canva, Pixlr, I think is one, but I would just look up a online photo not brightness, saturation editor, or online photo editor saturation, so you know it has saturation on it. I think that'll do. I drew a horse the other day. it was great. What are the, it's, uh, so I lived in Vermont for a winter. Is that Bubble from the Amazing Digital Circus? This guy? I did not know. Let me write that down. I'll put him in a bubble. All right. And when I lived in Vermont, there was a lot of things that just used horses instead of like cars or trucks or whatever, because the horses would work better in the snow and they wouldn't slip. And I just thought that was so cool. They were still working horses. Oh, okay, okay, thank you. That's Pebble. That's great. I didn't know. And they were usually Klondike, so they'd have uh, the big furry feet. I also, where I grew up, there was still like horse trails, and there was a couple families that used horses to like get around the neighborhood. Not get around the neighborhood. No, yeah, get around the neighborhood. Okay, cool. I will look up Bubble. Okay, so horses, man. Horses are interesting because, like, I feel like I always get tricked by their heads. Like, I want to draw their heads one way, and then when I actually think about it or look at it, they're just like, they're very, like, just one line. Like, it's this, that's a horse's head. And I always get confused. I want to do, like, more to it, like, shape it out differently, but it's just this. And then you add some ears. You add, like, a little mane. I don't know where manes come from. Horses can be like emo. Horses have like some crazy hair, man. Horses can have some fashion. Uh, eyes. Okay, how do we get this nose right? So like that. Yeah, listen, eyes and noses in real, like for people is terribly hard. It's ugh. To the point where like instead of doing noses, sometimes I'll just like hint at a nose, which is like much better. A person's brain will fill the nose in for you most of the time. And that's like what anime does, right? Anime will just, they'll draw a whole face and then this will be the nose. Like, and the person, like whoever the viewer is, will just get it. Like it's really interesting. That's the eye ridge, and there we go, like that. Today, right now, right now I'm drawing a horse. And there's a couple other things on the list, but I'm getting off soon. I'm going to be back on around 10 Eastern, like 10 New York time, Eastern time, I guess it's called, where I will be doing requests digitally on the the computer. Oh, horse is coming together. All right. Yeah, I think that looks pretty normal. Get a little hair here. We'll get the neck in, the body, the other part of the body, the dumb legs, which are the front ones, the scary legs, which are the back ones. There's something off about this head, but I'm not sure if that's actually true. Like I said, I get the heads confused when I do them. So it might not be that the head is off. It might be that like I don't know how to think about horse heads very good. Um, hey, Nick. Oh, 5 minutes. Geez, okay. We might not get everybody. If I don't get you, I'll tell you guys at the end. I think there's Plorb's cat, a possum, and the opossum. If I don't get you here, you're around, I will do you on the digital stream this evening, if you can make it. And if not, what we can do is we'll have you, if you remind me another time, I'll stick you in. We'll like get you in there on a different stream. There is something going on with this horse's head. Is the eye too high? Maybe it's that. Let's see what it looks like with a lower eye. Ah, it looks a lot better. That looks a lot better. The mouth is here. Yeah, that looks a lot more like a horse all of a sudden. Oh, and then the neck looks weird because the hair wouldn't be there. It would be like here, I think. Yeah. Tail. Without getting into too much anatomy, that's a pretty horse. We did it. All right, what's next? Oh, cats, yeah. Oh, cool. That's great, Sonic. Let's see. I will look up Bubble. Let me write him on the list too. I will check. Oh no, I have a different list for things I'm looking up. I will write Bubble on it. Bubble cartoon. Whoa, this magnet is following me around. Okay. Plorb the cat. Plorb, are you still here? I think we missed Plorb. So we're going to skip that and we're going to do the opossum. And then I think that's going to be it. I think I'm going to hit 7 while I'm drawing the opossum. Okay. Thank you, Dip. Thank you. Okay, opossum. The first one is opossum in Spanish, which makes me wonder, why does it think, what else? Am I looking up animals in Spanish? I'm so confused. So possums and opossums, there's possums in the United States and there's opossums in the scary country. Plorb, okay, you're back. Sorry. I'll do Plorb instead of opossum. Opossum, if you're still here, I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna do Plorb. Here we go. Bop, 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 bop. I'm on like a expired Chromebook, so it takes a long time to load anything. So I'm loading your profile picture now. I should have loaded it before. I can see it looks kind of like Grumpy Cat, but it is very small. So, oh my gosh, it's not Grumpy Cat. Okay, this is great. Yes, our respects to Opossum. We will get you next time, Opossum. Let me see. I don't know why I got... Okay, we're just going to do a new piece of paper. I don't know, I'm being stingy. Okay. Thank you, Kat. That's so kind. Thank you so much. Gumbus. Ah, Gumbus. Oh my God. That's great. What a dang name. That's so good. Gumbus, you're my hero right now. Let's see. How are we doing, you Gumbus? This is a little like, where'd your neck go, Gumbus? Why are you so afraid of your neck? Did you see a cucumber or something? Good night, cats. Like, Gumbus, you're really... What a good name. My last cat's name was Mouse Breath. My little brother named her. Oh my gosh. So what is, man, I like half want to know the story and half am happy to just have this photo as the experience, the entire experience. Invadiendo. I don't know what invadiendo. Your I don't know what any of this means. You isn't bias isn't that feet? There's that pies with an I. Ah, gosh, I'm bad at Spanish. I haven't practiced Spanish since I was young, since I was much younger than now. Gumbus. They have an eye condition. Oh, they're like, I can't even see. There's something I'm missing here, but I can't quite figure it out. So I just gotta keep going. And get his little ear here. Sort of out of focus, but it's there. I think I've moved him in a little bit, so you wouldn't normally be able to see the ear in the profile picture, but I think it must be there in real life. I think that's the big difference of mine is I accidentally have too much cat on this end right here. Where's my eraser? I will try to check it out, Sonic. I am heading to dinner. I'm heading to go cook dinner right now. But I will try to see your post. That'd be cool. Gumbus. Gumbus, you're a hero. Yep. We can do real quick. Just like Sonic before him. Oh, Gumbus. Nice, even name. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. I will be on in like 3 hours again for a late night live where I will use the computer and a digital tablet, and you can probably see my face because I think I'll have my webcam up. Yeah. Ancient computer, keyboard, Photoshop, Photoshop, mouse, drawing tablet. You guys get it. You guys get it. Oh, yeah, please. Thank you so much. Plorb, let me know when you hit that screenshot, and I will shut the stream. Thank you. You too, Sonic. Have a great day. Have a great whatever time of day it is. What is it Truman Show? Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Okay, awesome. Thanks, guys. See you later.